Just as the previous speaker recognised that the government had adopted one of Labor's proposals about a road safety office, one of the proposals that they have not adopted, which was put forward at the last election, was to contribute towards establishing a rural road trauma research hub at the Latrobe University. It was to be based at the Bendigo campus. Labor made this commitment because we acknowledged that whilst you have to have a safety office, you also have to ensure that you are funding research, funding to ensure that we are meeting best practice, funding to ensure that we are working out and working through the challenges that are occurring. Every fatality that we have on our roads, every serious injury is somebody's loved one. It's somebody's mother, their son, their daughter. They are connected to our community. This rural road trauma research hub would have combined research expertise from across the Latrobe Bendigo campus, rural health, psychology, pharmacy, engineering and planning, education and law to tackle those questions. There is a road trauma research hub that does exist, but it's based at Monash, and it has largely in the past focused on metro road trauma, not on rural road trauma. As Bendigo Health told me during the campaign, one of the improvements that has happened is whilst we have lost lives on our roads, there has also been an increase in trauma and injury. And with that, as our cars have become safer, as more people survive severe accidents, unfortunately their recovery is longer. And that is where we have a gap and where we need to start the research, where we need to ensure that we are funding and supporting the work that goes on. Recovery from road trauma for many can be long, whether it be a physical injury, where they are learning to walk again, or it can be a severe disability through a mental injury where they are learning to literally speak, recover their motor skills and so on and so forth. As I mentioned, at the time that we made the announcement, 90 lives had already been lost on Victorian roads that year. That was from January to April, and over 50% of those, it was 50% higher than the same time the previous year, and unfortunately it continues to increase. Road safety messages aren't getting through, and that is another reason why this research hub should be supported by the government. I urge them, like they did with Labor's proposal on the Road Safety Office, to consider the proposal that was put forward by Latrobe to fund a rural road trauma research hub so that we can really drill down into what's happening on our regional roads to help provide policymakers and this place and our state governments with the best advice on how to tackle this growing crisis in our regions.